I feel.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Girl, Let's Agree to Disagree. Happy pre-Big Brother Day, I guess. That's what I'm going to say.
Big Brother Eve.
It's Big Brother Eve. Yes,
it's Big Brother Eve.
Ew.
And so we're here to celebrate with the most amazing people. So glad for everybody who is joining on live. Before we start getting to the nitty-gritty of it, we're just going to tell you guys to do what we tell you every time we're on. Click like and subscribe. Click to receive our notifications. Smash that bell so that you know when we do more of these lives. We're so excited, y'all. I mean, like, first of all, let me introduce this amazing panel that we have. I am Jessica Milagros. We got Miss Hannah Claire. We got Busy Blue. And we got Mr. BREYDON Y from BB23.
Hello. A BB23 robbed queen.
Yes, as I should have introduced you as that. Mr. BB23 robbed queen.
Exactly what the name says. What the name says.
Absolutely. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on. We are watching your comments. We love you guys. Everybody's living for this. Says Ethan is saying he is living for this group of four. I'm kind of living for this group of four. You guys are like my
Final
perfect
four?
Draft pick.
Final
If
four.
I could pick one.
Final four.
Yes, Final Four.
No, this is our
Final
team.
Eight. Look at me. You might not want me. You might not.
I'm like, girl.
Yes.
I
I'm a group of four right here. Horrible. Yes. For those of y'all who do not or have not watched, since this is BB Canada US, we know we wanted to bring in a BBCAN 9. If you haven't watched Big Brother Canada, you've robbed yourself because this past season was pretty much the best Big Brother Canada season in Canada history. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Some fine black men on there. Okay, I will say I didn't watch the show, Jeff, so I did rob myself. I was robbed as well because once I was watching the photos that kept being retweeted and the stuff that was going on YouTube, I was thinking to myself, well, how do I become a citizen? Because
You said, hold on, wait a minute.
the people
It's
were
hard.
doing-
Who's that?
It's hard.
That was fun. Y'all fun. You too, Brayden. I was like, well, what do I have to do? Who do I gotta marry?
That's Mary. We can find you.
Well, you know,
somebody in
I'm
Canada.
married. I'm married to a Canadian and I'm still not a citizen. So once I figure that out, I'll let you know, Busy. I'll let
Oh
you
my
know.
God, Jessica, let's do this together. We can do it together,
no.
I promise you. We can do it together.
I'd love to see it. A little
Oh my
BB can
God.
crossover.
Yes, I've been waiting for that. If they ask me right now, hey, Jess, like we want you in Canada. If Miss Arissa Cox said you have the opportunity to play BB Canada, I would be like, yes, fly me out. I'm out.
Oh, literally.
I'm there.
I was
I'm
saying
there.
that like they should do for like an all-stars, there should be like Big Brother Battle of the Border, and it's like US versus Canada.
Ooh,
Like,
You
and,
know
like,
how
would that
fun
not be
that
like
would
such
be?
a good season? Like, would that
Wait,
not be
okay,
so
so the drama though, because if anybody watched like the sequester game for like the US versus Canada, like there was so much drama, and a real season, amazing. Would be amazing. Oh my God. Let's make it happen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, any producers watching? I'm like, let's do Big Brother Battle of the Border, all-stars.
I
Any
really
producers
have nothing to
watching?
do.
Y'all heard it here first. Okay, copyright infringement. Any producers watching? We talked about it before the show, so just know it's already copyrighted.
You know,
it's hard out here.
I'm gonna say it right now. I think producers watch all these shows, so it's already taken. It's already noted. I'm pretty sure they're doing it next year. For
You heard it here first. Jessica
You heard it here
Milagros,
first.
executive
You heard
producer, has stated
They are
Yes.
next year
watching
is
this.
if
Battle
this
of the Border.
happens, yes, if this happens, y'all, then you know to just tag Girl, Let's Agree to Disagree, tag BREYDON, tag Hannah, tag all of us, and say, oh, we already heard this one. Okay, we already know where
We
you
want
are.
royalties.
Been there,
Give
done
us
that.
our royalties.
Yeah. I wish. I'm a sim and I don't even get money for that. I was like, did you know I just found out that I was a sim on Sims 4, and I was like, I'm not getting money for this.
You
yeah,
are?
so I'm all of us are. Actually, Hannah, you should tell Ovi. All of the Big Brother US seasons, I guess. I found out from Rockstar, who was on a previous season, that we are Sims, and she showed me. There's a picture of my sim. I look really freaking good, by the way. And I was like, wow, I am a sim. I need sim money. I'm not getting
now. I want to go.
Where's the chat?
Now I want to be on Big Brother just so I can have a sim made of me, please. I literally just want a sim character with me.
You would be an amazing sim.
That would be a really cute sim.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Maybe one day.
I would die. Okay, so we're
the only two who are not on TV, so we'll never be a sim. But we're almost there. We're almost there.
I mean, you'll never be a sim, but will you be a sim?
I have time.
Question.
Oh, okay. Come through,
not Big Brother, though.
Okay.
Cut the cameras.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know what a lot of people had already know from the comments. Y'all, I know this has been a week and a half in the making. We don't want to bore you. We just want to start talking shit, to be quite honest. In the nicest way possible, of course.
Okay, but let's be real.
We just want to get to the nitty gritty, but
there is we know nothing. I'm sorry. I think you have a lag, Jessica, because
do I?
Just a little bit.
Well, itty bitty, but it's okay.
That's horrible.
You're good. You're good. So if it
I apologize, everybody.
Jessica, I don't mean to.
I apologize.
All right, let's go.
We all love each other. All fam here. Yeah. So what I do want to state is that for those of you who are not following Big Brother or have not heard the tea or are going to, I don't even know how many of you are going to be BB super fans or are just, watching the regular season without the live feeds. But what we do know, right? Busy, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think that you are also very aware of all of this, is that there will be a 90-minute, we already know this, a 90-minute live in move date. All 16 house guests will move in live in groups of 4. And as they go into the house, they will be competing for what they think. I don't know if they think it's going to be the head of household, but it's not. It's for a captain position. So there's going to be 4 captains. And after they get these four captains end up getting to watch parts and clips of videos and a little bit about each house guest and have a BB draft. Okay. Oh. And from there, they pick 2 girls they will have 2 girls and 2 boys from every team. Those captains then compete in an HOH, just them 4. And from there, the captain who wins HOH, their team gets safety and the other 3 teams are up for elimination. However, what Julie said was that the HOH will be tempted with a risk of reward. So they will be tempted to choose a reward and they will not know exactly what type of risk this will unleash on the house. And so this is kind of like what the BB theme is. It's going to be beach theme, but Monte Carlo style. So there's going to be a lot of kind of Vegas play on play, a lot of gambling involved, mostly with with different rewards of sorts. And then breaking news for those of you who do not know this, Julie mentioned that every Sunday, or I'm not sure if every Sunday, but there will be a new competition that will happen on Sundays. And I'm assuming that this has a lot to do with kind of a luxury competition of sorts. Did I kind of cover that right?
You covered it right. I think for the first couple of Sundays, there's going to be a new competition where they learn who is nominated, but also I think whatever this double down situation the HOH would have to go through is also a part of that. But I didn't think it was gonna be a luxury one, girl. But that's what I'm hearing. You had me and Brayden ears pop.
I said, hold on.
Why did you think it's a luxury comp?
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking if it's not like not a luxury comp, but it's going to be something that it has to do with either the risk or the reward. You know,
it has to be high reward, high stakes.
It has exactly high stakes, high reward. So obviously, maybe it's maybe it's cash. If the HOH says I'm going to take this cash, then it unleashes that competition, and maybe everybody's up for elimination. And you know, I'm not quite sure. I mean, does anybody have any ideas? Because I mean, it wasn't really clear.
It wasn't clear. Yeah, it wasn't clear. It's called the wild card comp. Yes, Dakari.
The wild card comp.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it being for either cash, like you said, or maybe like some type of like secret power in the house. Like you get like a secret veto, or you get to, you know, nominate someone else from a team that's safe. You know, something to spice it up. You know.
Yeah.
Brayden, I know that you played with teams. Obviously, your first, you know, in your season, the very first day, it was Kiefer and Tina, and then they had to pick teams. And unfortunately, you were part of a not so great team.
Girl,
how did you feel about
team? Okay, so like honestly, I really wasn't down for it because I was like, listen, this is how like tomfoolery happens. This is how, you know, things that weren't supposed to happen end up happening because like you're just locked in a team. I think like the downside to teams is that like, at least for our season, is like when like Austin won HOH, like she had like such a small pool of people to choose from to put on the block that it's like, oh, like if I genuinely, like what if I was aligned with all of them? Like I just have to put one of my alliance members at, you know, so just like limits it that way. So I wasn't the biggest fan of teams personally, but I mean, it's like, it creates like an interesting twist, and really, I think it helps certain types of players. Because what I was saying, like when we first came in, is I think normally like the big strong men are like normally targeted. But when you're in a team, you're like, well, what if there's a physical comp? Like I want our team to win. So like we can't just vote them all out now because then we're just going to keep getting steamrolled every week.
True, yeah.
You know, so it kind of changes like how you want to play the game, at least while there's teams.
So I've never actually watched a season with like a teams or like a duo twist or anything like that. So how long does this typically like go on? Like how long will they continue this on? Because I know there's been a duo season in the past, right?
Yeah, they said that this is going to happen for the first 4 weeks. They have done dual seasons before. I want to say, but I 100% positive I'm wrong. 16 when Rachel Riley won, and they had like this duo teams twist, and then they brought it back for like one HOH week where they made them duos again, and then they broke it up again. I think that was to help out Rachel, which I don't care. I was still a fan of it. I love Rachel so much. So cheap for her production. But I think it's only going to last 4 weeks.
Okay.
Do you think that there'll be like any
and
like after
it was
they do
done.
teams, they'll do duos or something?
Do you think what? Sorry.
Oh no, just because I noticed that like all of their questions are always like, who are your favorite duos? So do you think that like after their teams that like they'll break them up from like teams into duos?
Ooh, that would be sexy.
Just because they like kept asking them, and I was like, why are they so obsessed with who's your favorite duo?
That's sexy. I don't know. Jessica, what do you think?
Is it though?
You know what?
I don't like that.
Me, I'm like,
they asked all of us who our favorite player was. So I mean, I think it's just a random question.
okay.
Julie says that it's that everybody's a super fan, and I don't think they are. I highly
like I'm gonna call a spade here. These girls have never seen the show.
Ever.
No, but they are doing this strictly because of, I think they were listening to the fans last year about how All Stars had there were a certain group that dominated the game, and it just was not as fun to watch. So now, because of the biases and things of that nature, so I think now they're trying to kind of do it by teams so that you are possibly like working with people that you maybe wouldn't necessarily work with prior to.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you, BREYDON, work with like anybody outside of your actual team that you were with?
Yeah. So like, I think for a lot of people, like your initial thought is that like, well, if my whole team is up for like on the block, then it's like, I'm going to want people on the other side in order to keep me. So I think that like a lot of people were like reaching out to people on the other side and being like, so like, why don't we work together? And that way, like vice versa, like if there's 3 of us on my team and 3 of us on your team, like if one of us is on the block, like we know that we control the vote. So I think that does like, although like you want to bond with your team, you're also like, how do I like secure myself? So I have to like reach out to other teams. That's what I would worry about with like, with the 4 teams, that like the 3 of the teams don't like band together and then just like bully like, you know, like one team to pick them all off one by one, you know, for the 4 weeks.
That's true. And that's what we are trying to, the monotony of these large alliances
groups,
and Big Brother is really what, in my opinion, has really ruined the game, and it made it unfun and just not interesting to watch. And I feel like they tried to throw this in so that it can break that up. But now, BREYDON, you have ruined all of my dreams and hopes about that.
I'm just saying it's a possibility, you know? Like if I was I'd be like, listen, us 3, there's 3 out of 4 chances one of our team members is going to win. Yeah. Let's all band together. Let's pick off that team. Get rid of them. Then we're safe, you know? 4 people gone, then look, we already made it this far.
I do have like an eerie feeling that could potentially be what would happen. I do feel like as a whole, though, this cast seems like more introverted in a way. And so like, I think that they may be more keen, like they're not as much of big, at least what we've seen, because we have like nothing to go off. They don't seem as like big personalities as normal to me, like not in your face, not like I want to be on TV. So I feel like maybe they will be like more keen on working together because I don't feel like there's so many like hard type A's. So maybe it'll work out.
Hopefully. Yeah, I feel like
be hopeful.
Yeah, no, I feel like when you have like really big personalities, that's also when you have people that just want to do like big moves where they're like, I'm here for TV. I don't care what happens. Like, I'm just going to go rogue and do whatever I want, you know? So if they're all like kind of more docile, I feel like we could get some good things going on, you know?
Yeah. Somebody said in the chat, I missed the Ika interviews. Me too, because we know nothing. Like I understand why, I guess it's because of like COVID and stuff. But it's just like, dang, I feel like
we're on a television or a computer screen. Okay, have her do a zoom. She can zoom in. Had a girl zoom in. She can zoom in, and interview the girls. I don't like it. I'm not here for that. Ika Wong does no wrong. Let the girl do the interviews.
I feel like Ika pulls out like the interesting.
She was the best. She is the best.
She gets down to the nitty-gritty, you know.
I know nothing about them, so we're literally just going off of like 10 sentences that they've said. So that'll be fun.
Hannah is not here for not knowing. Hannah, tell us how you really feel. She's like, I don't know. I don't know these
I'm
people.
sick and tired of it.
I do not stand people. Like I do not blindly stand people. I'm not gonna do it because it will bite me in the ass.
Let's get to it. You said we don't really know a lot about them.
Yes, Hannah is not here for it. Come on, Jess, give her some information.
Let's get this. Y'all better calm down. Let me get into it real quick.
So let's I thought, since a lot of people have seen a lot of different things, especially with just reading about them, this is a quick clip that just came out like this morning. That's going to give us just a quick glimpse of these house guests. So let's get to it. Let's see. Sorry.
I'm not hearing anything.
We can't hear it, Jessica.
Oh no. Darn it. Always happens.
It's not giving
Can you
what
hear
it
it now?
should be
What
giving.
it should be giving. Venice Beach, California.
Can you hear it now?
Yep.
What's up, guys? My name is Derek.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. Hey, everyone.
I'm Kylan.
My name is Sarah Beth. I am 24 years old, and I am a co-owner of a swimwear brand.
I'm 24, and I'm a product manager.
Hi, my name is Asa.
Hi, my name is Brent, and I'm 29 years old. I live in Venice Beach, California, and I'm an account executive at an app company.
Hi, my name is Christian Birkenberger.
I am 30 years old. I'm from Tacoma Park, Maryland, and I'm a sales operations director.
28 years young, and I'm international flight attendant.
I'm 27 years old, and I'm a forensic chemist.
I'm 23 years old, and I'm a general contractor's assistant.
Hi, I'm Frenchie. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a farmer.
Hi, I'm Whitney. I'm 30 years old, and I'm a makeup artist.
Hi, my name is Derek.
Hi, my name is Brittany.
Hi, my name is Travis. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm a startup sales consultant.
I am 24 years old, and I am a future teacher.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm 25, and I'm an artificial intelligence engineer.
I'm 29 years old, and I work as a global safety assistant.
Hi, I'm Xavier. I'm 27, and I'm an attorney.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a graduate master's student. I'm Tiffany. I'm 40, and I'm a CEO. My best friends describe me as funny, witty, and very sarcastic, but in a good way. That's actually what they said.
So my best friend would definitely describe me as confident, outgoing, athletic, passionate, and kind of just against the grain. I'm obsessed with living, not just existing.
I think my best friends would describe me as really dependable, but also a little silly.
If I had an enemy, they would probably say I talk too much.
My enemies would probably describe me as a conniving, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
My enemies would probably describe me as like faking it, I guess, a little bit.
Don't have many enemies. I don't know what else to say.
My best friend describes me as the grounded one who's always trying to reason with her because she's the complete opposite of me. She's very impulsive and can sometimes be emotional. Shout out to her.
My best friends would describe me as super honest, super blunt and upfront, but I am the most loyal friend you will ever have. If I say I'm there for you, I'm there for you, red guy.
My enemies would describe me as relentless. I hold grudges. I'm like an elephant. I don't forget nothing. If you've done something to me, you've done it for me, pretty much for that part. My best friend would describe me as annoying and just childish.
I think my best friends would describe me as being strong, and I can be pretty goofy.
My best friend would definitely say I'm loud, I'm opinionated. My enemies would definitely say that I am opinionated as well.
My best friend. Entertaining.
I think if I have an enemy, they would just describe me as someone they would want to be.
Ooh. Woo.
Okay.
And that's where it ends.
Said I am that bitch.
Yeah, basically. Yep, and that's it. So that I think that
Big Brother. Leave it to Big Brother to always have at least like 3 awkward edits. Like there's always at least one person that's just like at the end. Like,
am I on? Like, yeah, girl.
It kills me. It kills me.
So I mean, this is them at a glance. At a glance, one was taken out, and for those who are wondering, her name was Christy, an amazing woman who had alopecia, and oh my gosh, Twitter streets say that she was a recruit or whatnot, but she ended up getting COVID or testing positive for COVID, and so then they switched her for Claire. Now Claire, what a lot of people might not know, she's the newest person. She is a Survivor super fan and what seems to be a Big Brother super fan as well. So we actually got someone who is very strategic, very passionate, and like wanting to play the game.
I hope she bought more clothes than that dress she had on, girl. Don't shade.
Oh, girl.
I hope she bought more clothes than that because it's giving me handmaids.
Okay, let's not do Miss Claire like that. She's probably.
I did her clothes. I did her clothes.
We didn't even think she was gonna be there.
Oh, that's true.
We didn't even think she was gonna be there. She's laying in bed and they're knocking on her door. They're like, "All right, it's you. Let's go."
She's like, "What?"
She's got her nightgown. She's got her nightgown on. She's just going.
You want me? And they're like, "Yeah, girl, come." The bus is waiting. Like,
see, Hannah, that was more ruthless than me. That was more ruthless than me.
I feel like giving Claire's very really much nightgown, but it's okay.
I feel like Claire's really gonna be the one to do the power moves for us. You know, we're gonna be like, "Girl, you need to do this," and she's like, "I simply had to."
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to discuss them now, or do we want to do our draft? Like, do we want to go like through our people and then discuss? Queen Jeff.
That's a good question. I think
the draft.
Do we? I think that we should discuss, because I think that there's a lot of people who or do we know a lot more about these people? I think we should probably. What do you all?
I'm fine to discuss. I mean,
yeah, you can show us a little bit more. Can we just talk quickly, or just have a moment?
Hannah knows her picks. That's why she's like, "I know who I want."
I'm ready to go.
She's had that pen since we got backstage.
Oh, she's been writing. She's been writing. She's dotting her I's.
She has been.
I haven't been on Twitter. Like, I haven't been tweeting about this or anything like that. But I'm ready, and I know where we're going with this. But that's fine. We can discuss if we must.
She's like, if you guys need extra help, like, by all means.
Not knowing. I just didn't know if people who are watching wanted to actually have a little bit more of that tea from each player, because I feel that's also kind of important before picking a draft. If that is what, obviously, if that's what you are searching for. Does that make sense?
Okay. So Miss Claire.
Besides
her dress.
Okay, so let's. Ooh, it's getting hot up in here. Sorry, y'all. Let me get.
Wait, are you looking at Xavier? Because something about him.
That's on period.
Yeah, exactly.
Orange shirt. You're kidding.
Yes.
A tall bottle of Gatorade, mama.
I want it so bad.
And you could say I'm dehydrated.
I'm thirsty. I am the most thirsty. I'm parched.
Quickly. Oh. I said, "Oh, you're an attorney too?" Say less.
Yes.
Oh, I will also say he says he's an attorney, but he's from Michigan. Right. He is signed to a Chicago agency, Opt One Models, so he is a model. A few of my friends know him, and can we say that a lot of this cast, it has a lot of connections to prior like BB house guests or I don't know, a lot of similarities. We'll go. It's a little insane. But so we'll start with the. I guess we could start with the A's.
With who?
A's.
We don't actually what?
A's. I was gonna say we don't actually know him specifically, but we do know someone who went to law school with him. And they had nothing but good things to say about him.
Oh, okay.
Like, completely. So I have good hopes for him.
I only have good things to say about him as well. So
I'm
sorry.
I just worry. My only worry with Xavier is that I worry, since he is an attorney, that they have like, when you're like a very educated person, like you talk in like a certain way that I think people might think is condescending, or like, people might not be like, "Oh, it's just not very personal. It's very just cut and dry." That's my only fear for him.
Happens to me all the time.
Oh, okay.
I can see it. You're very educated man. You're talking very profound.
Let's start with Alyssa. Let's start with Alyssa, and we'll do these really super quick. So Alyssa is gorgeous. She is a bathing suit designer. She is a BB super fan. Says that she's been watching since she's 11 years old. She has pictures with Jessica from BB23. She has quite a few. Apparently, Twitter, not Twitter, Josh, Fessy, Nick, follow her on social media. Not sure how quite connected she was today on the Clubhouse chat. For CBS, Rachel said that she had that she was connected to her as well. Tried to get her on one of her dating shows. So yeah. She says she's loud.
The word
she
on
says
sorry, that lag is getting me, but I heard the word on the street is that she was an alternate for BB19.
Oh.
So I don't think this is her first rodeo. And I think that she is giving very much more like calculated than seems. That's my prediction.
So too.
For her.
I can see that, yeah.
I think that people have like compared her to other contestants that I think that she will outplay for sure.
I think so too. I was telling my friend this. I was like, I think that she will be very calculated, very strategic in what she wants to do. And I think people are just going to think she's like the little like skinny model girl that just makes, you know, bathing suits. And they're going to be like, yeah, she's fine. But really? Big braining everyone.
In her photos and in her description, she just came off meek. So I was very surprised when I heard her talk. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not who I was thinking she was going to be. So I could definitely see that.
Someone said that she looks like Vanessa Russo. You really?
I can see it. It's the eyes for me. It's the eyes for me.
She gives me Annalise vibes. You know, but that's only because, you know, I was in a room with her. She's, so who knows? So we have Alyssa. So next up, we have, let's see, I'm trying to figure out how I can make this a lot faster in sharing the screen. So bear with me, y'all.
Well, let's see. If we're going alphabetical order, next up we would have Azah.
Love.
Yes.
Stunning. If we're talking about dresses, good dresses, queen. Right there.
Amen.
Gorgeous queen.
I make up the hair. She's really she's giving.
She also has pegged June and Allison to be her favorite duo. When we're talking about
super fan, this is a fan.
So this is like a hardcore super fan. If she if she's going back June days, you know, she is talking about wanting to be very loyal to, you know, she wants to find her ride or die in the house. She's just I mean, like, she's just stunning. I don't know what else to say. Busy, you got more to say because she just like she just gives it to me.
She just get first of all, she's giving me my Jackson 5 nostrils, and you know I love a nose. Sorry, I have one and I love it on a woman. Okay. And she's stunning, she's smart. I think what I am nervous about is that she even admitted in one of her CBS videos is that she can only be cutthroat to a point, and then she can't play that game. She has a lot more loyalty in her than anything else. So I'm nervous that someone will screw her over.
The thing with that is, though, I think it could be a benefit for her to a point. I feel like there are so many women this season that are really looking for like that girl to like be their ride or die. And I feel like she could be that for multiple people. Yeah. Like she gives very like could get along with multiple different like types of people. She seems like multifaceted from what we've gotten from her. Like she could connect with a lot of different people. And so I feel like she could be a like top 6 person. Like multiple people take her along with them.
I see that very easily.
I get what you're saying though, with like when it gets down to it, will she turn? I don't know. But I think that she will be people's ride or die, like multiple people.
I agree. I think she seems like someone that will definitely create like a lot of like personal connection with a lot of people in the house, and no one's really gonna look at her for a while, unless she's just like winning things left and right. But yeah, I do worry. But I feel like it's weird when you're in the house. Like sometimes you're like, you know what? You're going on the block. I don't even care anymore. You know? Like literally, you're like, oh, she said that about me. Say less. Take a seat, girl. Take a seat. That seat for you. You never know. I mean, I hope that, you know, late game, she goes, you know what? It's time to play. I'm not here to make
I hope
friends.
she surprises us.
Money.
I hope that she literally has, like, this is all part of her game plan. And she's just like, they're not going to know what hits them. The people in the house aren't, and the audience. Like,
we love to see it. We love to see it. So I wouldn't be mad at it.
Okay. Was she the one? Did she say in her thing that she wants people to think that they have her in her pocket? I feel like that's like a good strategy to have for, like, you know, first half.
Yeah.
It's a jury.
I think
and then
so.
you know, like, yeah, girl, I'm just chilling.
Like
whatever you want, I'll do. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so we've got Brent Champagne. I think the most interesting thing so far is that his last name is Champagne. I don't know.
Also a big BB super fan. He has pictures with countless amount of like Big Brother people. Nothing super about him.
Maybe a dark horse.
Nothing special, nothing different, nothing new. I see, you know, the same. I can't.
I mean, he's single. Maybe he's ready to mingle.
That part.
I see him trying to force a showmance. He seems like, you know, it's like,
you know what, though? He put in his bio thing that his life motto was, "I'm here for a good time, not a long time." No.
So he wants to go home.
That's not. I don't like the country reference, and I don't like the meaning. What? Like, I don't like that.
Hated it. And who wants to be with a person like that?
True. Somebody said I think him and Alyssa will connect. I don't know. I think that we are doing Alyssa wrong. I don't think so.
Oh, girl.
Christian, have a little bit more respect for Alyssa. Put some respect on her name.
He might surprise me. He's not a bad looking dude, but like, I don't know anything about him. So I don't know.
I haven't watched an interview of him. I haven't read anything of him that has shocked me. I am unimpressed, unenthused. I'm bored.
He actually, though, in his little interviews, I did notice, I think someone else pointed this out too. He wasn't really like making like good eye contact. Like he was kind of like looking away. Like I don't know.
He's a little nervous.
He looked tired. I'm not sure.
He's like,
he's tired, and so are we. We're bored. We're all going to sleep.
He gives me the vibe of like the people that would think he's like, he might get girls. Like if they think that Pete Davidson is like the shit, they might like him. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. After Ariana Grande, I thought Pete Davidson had a little bit of something too. So I'm not even gonna lie.
It's the sunken under eye.
Is that what it is?
The eye bag.
Yeah. Eye bag.
They do it for the girls.
Okay.
So we have
Brittany.
We have Brittany, who is a future teacher / TikTok dancer.
Not the quotation.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to even say about this woman. Actually, on the CBS Clubhouse that we had, Tommy said that he saw her in him. Like, he's like, she reminds me a lot of myself. So Tommy is actually, you know, saying,
ruining her game.
And I get it. I feel it. It's like a lot.
I see a lot, but so Tommy, problematic, okay? Problematic white gay. I don't want him to push himself off on her. I just really don't. Everything about Tommy rubs me in the wrongest of the ways, and I don't want him ruining Brittany's good name like that. Now she's extra. The energy is 4 days.
Period.
Like, girl, sit down.
The way she's level 3000, like Energizer Bunny, and I know that if I was in that house, I'd either love her or I'd hate her. I'd be like, girl, You need to calm down.
Yes.
You know what? I will say though.
Yes.
So Tommy is. We are friends with him. I feel like though that what I get from that, what he's saying is like Tommy is the same way though. Like we'll talk for a mile, like a mile a minute. I feel like maybe that was like what he's getting at with that.
Trying to
I'm
go
not really.
for.
I haven't even talked to him about it. I feel like that could be it because he just the dancing, the just going on
High
and on and on. Like
energy.
I feel like that could be it. Maybe. We'll see.
I mean, Hannah, you say you know him, girl, so I'm gonna let it stay there. I'm not gonna drag Tommy too much then, but I didn't like it. Okay. And with her, I think that BREYDON said it perfectly. I feel like it will be hit or miss. I love her spirit. I don't want it in a room with me, but
great character for TV.
I love her spirit.
Busy said, "We'll keep it over there."
Yeah, just like it.
Fine.
The girl dance in that other room.
You really never know if she's like gonna try and like conceal her like big personality when she's in the house. Really be like, yeah, like I'm crazy, and then in that diary room like explode.
That's almost impossible.
Just because, like, girl, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
simply that's just never gonna happen. It's a no for me, but
hey, she's all good positive vibes, so I like that about her.
Yeah, I love her vibes. Yeah.
So now we have Christian.
His eyes.
He's giving me lost puppy. Like he just stumbled into this interview. He's like, "Oh, I'll go on this show. Why not?"
He's like, "I didn't know this was happening today."
Something interesting about him is that he says he's a contractor's assistant, but he's actually a male model with True Model Management. And he was actually just in a commercial with Seaburn from like The Circle. It was just like the oddest thing. So I don't know why he doesn't just say he's a model. I mean, an actual signed New York agency model. I'm not quite sure why he didn't, but that's his MO. I don't know a lot about him though.
Maybe he that actually changes my perspective of him a little bit, because I feel like maybe that's part of his strategy. Like he doesn't want people to think that he is like, if he's going to go into the house and not tell people that he's a model either, like maybe he doesn't want anyone to associate with him with like a model stereotype or anything like that. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be strategy, 1000%.
We'll see. It is interesting that he has these reality connections though, then. If he's met people then that have done that, regardless of how like short-lived it may be.
My thing is, why would you not? No one's looking at models. No offense, Jess and like, oh, they're gonna be a threat. They're gonna know everything. No one's
you don't think they're a model?
I had to have somebody on my side.
Yeah,
but I think that you can come in and say you're a model, and the people won't look at you as too much of a threat. Is that wrong to say or feel?
I think it's like both. I think he might be worried that like if he wants to align with someone, that someone be like, "Oh, you're a model. Like maybe you're not that intelligent, or maybe this, what that. Like all you do is just take photos. Like I don't want to align with you." So maybe like that's what he's like trying to avoid, like those type of stereotypes. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm a contractor."
Yeah,
so I feel like that might be what.
Yeah, I feel like a contractor is kind of like no one's gonna have really like a stark opinion on that,
exactly.
But you never know who is gonna be in that house. So it's kind of the same thing as like what we were talking about with Xavier being an attorney. Like sometimes people have like bold opinions about specific things, and so you just never know. Like he might be thinking that there could be someone who would have like a specific opinion on him being a model, and he's just like, I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with it.
We could be really overestimating this man.
Oh, literally. He's like, I forgot I'm a model. My bad.
And he's just like, oh yeah, shit, I did sign that contract like a couple months ago. I forgot.
Literally like, oh yeah, I did do that. You're right. My bad. You got me.
We'll see.
We shall see. So let's get to Miss Claire. She's the next person who actually is an alternate, but one of the best alternates that we could probably hope for.
Alternate.
We're hoping. She took the place of Christy, who was the Sports Illustrated model who had alopecia and got COVID, and now we have Claire, who is a AI engineer. So like if you go on her Twitter, she's mad smart. Like all of her, so great energy. She gives me a lot of people have now what's called Claire's Coven because they found some very interesting photos of her like looking kind of witchy with something on her head. You know how Twitter works. So fandom for Claire's Coven. Mega super fan has a 70-page Big Brother Bible.
Yeah.
God.
I saw that. Do we think that that's weird or no?
She's contacted. Look, she recently, to the most recent, Rockstar had posted some back and forth of her asking for advice if she ever got on, some DMs. Like she's very studious. She is going in with a mission, and she says she wants to make really big moves, which makes me very, very excited. And she wants to target, maybe some alpha males. That's my favorite.
But can you walk the walk though? Like all of these people, I feel like, sometimes when there are like people that are so in love with the show, like I hope that she doesn't get too wrapped up in that.
I think somebody said that it's her spell book, so let's be weary.
Someone also said she was a Survivor cycle. She was an alternate for Survivor.
And I didn't think Big Brother took Survivor alternates.
Who knows?
Well,
I agree with
an alternate.
Obi was like last person like about to be on there going to Fiji, and then
Oh, so I guess we do. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I haven't been on the show, so I'm gonna shut up.
Going back to what you said, Hannah, I agree. It's very when you go in there with big plans, and then like it's hard to sometimes stick to them when you're in it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're like, okay, like I know I said I'm gonna make big moves, but like, do I have the balls to make these big moves right now? And I think it's hard too when you're a super, super fan and you come in with like, okay, like I need to have this certain strategy and this and that. Like if it doesn't go your way, it's sometimes hard to be like, okay, like what do I do now? Like this wasn't in my plan.
Yeah, and I think there's people that thrive with that sometimes because there are people that do well in real life when things don't go a certain way. They know how to pivot. And so I think that's what it comes down to, because like you could have a 70-page manual of everything that you're going to do, but like realistically you don't know until you get in there. And so like you have to be able to pivot like you would in real life. And so I think we'll be able to see like night one how she interacts with people. I think it could be like first boot or like queen on the throne. I don't know.
BREYDON, when you got in the house, did you switch any of your plans? Were you like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and then you got announced, you was like, no, I'm not.
Yes and no. I think I also went in like her wanting to make very big moves, but then I was also like, I need to be friends with everyone, so nobody wants to give me the boot. But I think it's hard when you do create friends with everyone. You're like, do I really want them to go home? Like, are they really that big of a threat? And also, like, you have to think, because it's different when you're in the house. I know, like, Jessica can probably like agree, like, what you think of people is also different from what other people think. So if someone's like, oh, this person is a comp beast, and you're like, how? Like, they literally won one thing. Like, you think that person? So, like, that's the big move of the game? Like, okay, I guess. So I think it's hard. Like, you definitely go in wanting to do certain things, but then things happen, and, like, you align with people, and you're like, in my mind, it didn't make sense. So you never know. Things change. That's like the beauty of, like, Big Brother.
I do like that she said, so when she's talking about like she wants to get rid of alpha males, she does say though that like realistically, I think she's open also to like pivoting and working with men if that comes along, like the, you know, the comp beasts, whatever. And I think that's good because I think it's not good to go in and be like blinders.
Exactly. Like I'm only doing this.
Yeah. I need this team for it to work because like you are obviously, I mean, like look at BB21, like you are not going to get what you expect ever. And so it's just, you know, learning how to adapt with that. So we'll see.
I honestly hope. I'd love to see the All Girls Alliance really dominate the game.
Too.
You know, it's about time.
Give it to us.
I think it's just hard, especially once like one guy wins, then like everyone just starts turning on each other and they're like, oh, it was her, it was her, it was this, it was that, it was this. And then like it just starts imploding. Versus like if you just stay strong and it's like, listen, I guess we're gonna have to take an L. One of us is gonna have to go. But like we still need to like push, you know? So I hope
it can happen this season. I think it can happen this season.
Okay, I think Jess may be lagging a little bit, but let's move on. We got Derek F here. I know I said I wouldn't like blindly stand, but like it's very tempting right now.
I love
really
Derek
like
Frazier. Yes, he is amazing.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is the son of Joe Frazier, a famous boxer. Yeah, I don't watch sports. I don't do nothing with anybody's balls. So I'm not sure, but I know that he's the son of Joe Frazier. He just has life. And it's what I love about him. He doesn't take himself too serious. Yes, he doesn't take himself too seriously. I saw in one of his interviews and they were asking, would you throw a comp? And he was like, girl, yes, okay. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fat. I can't get up. Let me go. And I was like, this is what I need. This is exactly what I need. I am standing Derek Frazier. So it's a yes God for me.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be so fun. And I just like, I can't imagine how stressful it is, like actually being in that house and to have someone that like you genuinely like and you don't have to pretend to like, I think will be so comforting for people. And he is not someone, I don't think anyone will have to like pretend to put up with him. And I think that will just naturally get him far no matter what. So we will see.
I love your takes, Hannah. Are you sure you didn't know these people?
I'm just going to say I love him.
I think that I have a good read on people most of the time, but we'll see. We could go in there and my draft picks are like crap. But we'll
girl,
see.
I will drag you. I'm letting you know that right now. I will drag you on the internet. Oh, she thought she knew. She had her pen out and everything.
I was ready. No one can say I wasn't ready.
That's true.
Okay. Jess, are you good? Are you here with us?
So I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you?
Oh my God. King.
We'll just start. Really?
Let me just say I'm
okay, Derek, and the other Derek.
Okay, tell us more.
She's a Derek stan. Derek stan.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Have the floor.
Obi and I are both obsessed with this man. I just, for one, look at him. Two, he is like, he just seems like he could do well. Like, I don't know. He gives me that vibe that like he could go in, he could play under like the radar, ride the middle. He's not like a bro, but he's also not like, not giving me like, can't have a conversation with people. So I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at him with rose-tinted glasses because we think he's adorable. But
I think so because I didn't hear nothing, girl. I didn't hear you say anything. I didn't hear you say anything.
I said everything I needed to. I don't know what you said. You have a laugh.
So what can he do?
So apparently he went to school. So apparently he went to school with Bella.
Nah.
Oh, okay, then it's a no for me.
Okay, we can't just like diss an entire university because
He's a resident of the United States. He's done. He's done.
You're done.
He's done. Simply.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Didn't Bella go to the same school as Kimmy though?
And as you can see, she's not here. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Love her.
Regardless.
Kimmy graduated and then Bella came in. They were
true. She was trying to act like she know the girl.
Like they know each other. Like they know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, Bella didn't know Kimmy.
It's everyone just dragging Hannah for me.
And I'm gonna
but
try
listen,
to talk.
Hannah, we all have our faves.
I'm trying not to talk too much because of the lag. Sorry.
But I still
I stand
your read. I stand your read. I don't know. I'm waiting for Hannah to give us something else. I know he's a cutie. Obi likes him too. He seems personable.
He's young. He's young. He lives in New York. He works in social media. Like I just like him. I don't know what else there is to say. I vibe with him. I feel like we would be friends. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good vibe.
I mean, if you like him, you like it. I love it, girl.
I'm obsessed with him.
That's your opinion. Everybody has opinions, and that's your opinion.
That's yours, girl. I ain't gonna stop you. So we know who you're gonna be picking in the draft.
Do you know what though? I think the reason, like, I mean, he gives me like Obi vibes, like for real. I think that's why I like him. I wasn't
gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it because I want to respect Obi, but girl.
He does. I obviously we know not a lot about him, but he does. I think that they like are a similar like archetype, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Okay.
This
very personable
thing for me or for the internet. And Jess, I think you may have to speak this time. I'll shut up because this one, Frenchie, there's been a lot of it's mixed reviews. The girls are giving mixed reviews.
He definitely does have. What was that?
Sorry, Jess. I didn't mean to cut you off. Something interesting though. He actually is. He is from West Tennessee, which is where I'm from. I don't live there now, but he is like very small area, like super small. So I think it's like I don't know. I know a lot of the like community know him and like have opinions about him. I don't know him at all, but yeah, he's from like a super small town and like farmer or whatever. So I think it's cool that like a big super fan got on. Some of the things I've heard have been good, some have been bad. So I don't really know what to expect. To me, he's like, I'm kind of what's the word? Like, I just don't really care that much right now. Yeah,
You're
indifferent. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think?
Yeah. So let me know. And I apologize in advance, guys. I have a lot of stuff on my computer to show you, and my computer sucks. So it's probably me on the lag, but I can't get out because if not, this whole thing goes to shit. So I will try to keep it sweet, but ultimately with Frenchie, he is a Big Brother super fan. He has followed a lot of Big Brother people, including myself and Rockstar. You know, I don't have anything bad to say about him because me personally, I haven't received like any of the allegations that some of these women are stating, which is that of just like sexual harassment, you know, going into people's DMs and just kind of saying very off things. These are all alleged, you know, from women. And the interactions that I've had with him personally have been very nice. I know that he also contributed to a couple of fundraisers that I was doing, things of that nature. Okay. He's very involved. But he's also kind of would be known as kind of a brown noser super fan. So he's the one who's always in everybody's DMs. So he really wanted to get on the show, and hey, look, he got on the show. So a lot of people aren't really happy about that because they feel a better super fan could have gotten on. But like, who's to say? You know what I mean? For me personally, what I do know from having followed him online before I even knew any of these allegations. He's very opinionated. So he's not someone to, he will say what's on his mind. He did have a very controversial Twitter, not like controversial in like any racial way or political way, but like he just speaks his mind. So I don't think he's gonna, he really gonna be quiet and take things sitting down. The two people that are, on his Twitter that are hosting his Twitter account are his sister and his best friend. And his best friend seems to be insanely like diverse and very well liked amongst the community. And yeah, he seems to be very well rounded in terms of like views. So I don't think he's gonna be like the controversial one of the season. I really don't think so. But I don't know much about him.
Did he name his child after Robin Cass?
He did.
I have heard that.
Wait, Heather says that Frenchie's a BREYDON stan. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You like him now? Do you like him now?
Like, he's gonna win it all, guys. Calling it now.
Not everybody's favorite. There's a lot of people that do not like him.
Okay.
Casting saw something in him. So, like, I know that people say, like, I wouldn't consider myself to be, like, in the super fan community or anything like that. So I'm not, like, it is what it is. There may be somebody better, but, like, casting saw something in him that would be interesting for TV and that would be, like, interesting in the house. So I'm going to wait until we watch him.
Agreed.
And just see what happens.
Make your opinion then.
I feel like it could be one thing or it could go one way or another, but I do think that sometimes people people sometimes really like that, like, country boy, Southern
little
vibe,
charm.
whatever. Yeah. I mean, it could go one way or another. He is older and he has kids, and there's only like 3 people on this season that have children, and he's like one of the oldest ones because it's a pretty young cast, I feel like.
Yeah, he checks a lot of boxes, to be quite honest. He's a very, regardless if you don't like him or you do like him, I mean, he's going to be a very interesting character to watch. And I think that it might be some good TV because of like how, off he is a little bit, so I definitely think so.
I'm a fan of his. I've heard more good than negative stuff about him, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that the streets are talking. But I like him. I love that he's a family man. I love that he's a super fan. I love that when he did his interviews or his little snippet for CBS, he talked about his family, and I appreciated that a lot. And I'm not trying out for the show, so if he got in, girl, brown nose or not, good for you.
Yeah, for sure. So next is Hannah. I love this girl. Hannah is the youngest. Yes. She's the youngest. She
21.
Just turned, I think, 21. So, and she's a grad student. One thing that's interesting about her is that she says that she wants to kind of fuck things up. Yeah. Sorry, but she wants to create chaos in the house. Gave me Spicy V vibes, kind of, when she said that. Like, right?
Yeah. So when I read, I was like, oh, so she wants to play like Victoria, Yeah. When I think she said that like she wants to play for herself at the end of the day, like make moves for herself, which will cause chaos, will stir up the house, but like, will you win doing that kind of stuff?
I like her. Do you think that she'll be able to hide behind this sweet persona, or you think she's gonna come in and people are gonna be like, no, something about her ain't right, girl, she got to go? Because she's giving me cutesy and fun to me.
She is, but she's very, to me, she's also could be very immature. So, and she's the youngest, and we have an older, I know people said that it's not an old cast. The oldest is 40, but they're teetering more toward like the 30s, in that range. So they might find her a little bit immature. They might catch on to her stuff. They might be like, I already know your game. I know what you're doing.
I don't think that any of I don't think she'll be any more jarring than any of the other, like the two guys that are like 23, 22, you know, like women typically, I mean, I'm 23 and I typically am around people my age. So I feel like the women I know in our age range are like light years ahead maturity wise than the men that I know. So I feel like if anyone could cause like that or like, you know, rub people the wrong way in that way, I don't feel like it'll be her.
Like her age will be a big thing.
Well, the fact that she said she wants to create chaos is why I say it. So the fact that
I think she could be like Bella though. To create chaos.
And that's why she's probably going to go first. I don't know. If she's anything like Bella, then that's probably why she would be gotten rid of.
But here's the thing, though: Bella was in a great position at a certain point, and then she just destroyed it. And like, if she is just smarter, like she can have that chaos and that like fun personality and stuff like that. But if she's just smarter than that, then I think she could be okay. So
Phenomenal one said, do not curse her. Don't curse her.
No, I'm not gonna. No,
I want her to do good.
Yes, I don't want those vibes for her. I don't want those vibes for her. What I'm saying is that
we want the doll to succeed.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying is everything that Hannah said. Yes, Bella was in a great position, but she messed it up because she was creating chaos and the bad kind. Now, the only thing that Hannah has that over Bella is the fact that she's actually watched a season of Big Brother. Like, she's known to be a fan. So, I mean, no diss. Like, Bella said she didn't know anything. She was a recruit. So she said herself she didn't know anything about the game, which is why she was playing so messy and why everybody wanted her out. So, you know, but Hannah has a different side to her. She is strategic. She knows what she wants going in, how she's going to play. And she knows, she kind of has a strategy there. So I'm hoping for the best for her because I love her.
I simply love to see her dominate the game.
I think she said that she was,
I see the chat. I am not manifesting anything bad for Hannah. We have the same name. I am manifesting. I mean, I don't manifest anything. I just hope for good things for her.
Oh, of course. But no, I see what you're saying, Jessica, where when you say like you want to cause chaos and like that kind of stuff like that, it either goes one way or the other for you.
Exactly.
Either, like, it works in your favor, or people are like, oh, get them out because they're going to cause drama 24/7. And like they're a wild card. You don't know what they're going to do. Get them out.
Yeah, it needs to be planned chaos. It needs to be like, you know,
what she's doing, but still, you know, stirring the pot.
Do you think that Spicy V had a good chaotic behavior? Like, was her in the house? I mean, I know she's a doll outside of it, but like, I'm saying like her chaos inside. Did she create chaos?
I would say that she created, I think during like when she was HOH, and not Invisible, but the one before, I think she did create like a little bit of chaos with like the trio. I think that she may have gotten wrapped up with like wanting to do like big moves for Canada, like during her Invisible HOH. I know like she's like talked about it obviously before, being like maybe that wasn't like the best thing to do because like it did come to like bite her the next week. So I think that if she's seen BBCAN 9 at all and like has seen Victoria play and like kind of like it's trying to base her game off of that, I think that if she is a little more strategic with like the, you know, little things that she wants to do, kind of play the middle, but still, you know, be like, honestly, I could put you up. Why don't I put you up? You know, what are you going to do for me? Like that kind of chaos, I think is better than just being like, I don't know what they're going to do this week. I'm more close to Zala and I could be going up. Who knows? You know, I think that's where it kind of starts to go against you.
Absolutely. Okay. That's good. Hannah's switching computers, by the way. Her computer was dying, but we'll keep it moving. Next is Kylan. Oh my God, can I? This is where everything just gets good because I love this man.
Same.
Wait, is my door? I want to make sure my door is closed.
Girl, don't come up here getting bops, girl. So keep your husband, girl. Keep your husband. Okay, leave it to the people who's single or can add an extra person to the bedroom.
I still have eyes. I still have eyes.
I think he is cute. Oh, you know what, Jess? I think as we're going through these photos and you exit each one out, your computer gets better. I think it's because you had so much stuff on your computer.
I did. I was. Yeah, I had all of this stuff, guys. So I apologize.
The way it's just zooming
being,
now.
Yeah, it's kind of like woo.
Okay, lag. She said, "I don't know her." She said, "Who lag? Me?
Me?
Never."
Oh,
I stand.
Oh, wait. Who says he gives Jed vibes?
I personally don't see that for me.
I don't see that. But he does look like Jed, though, a little bit.
You think?
A little. Yes.
I don't know.
But that's because he's Black and Latino. And Jed is Dominican, right? He's Dominican and white, or so he's like.
So he's from like Dominica, which I think is different than the Dominican.
Really?
Yeah, like they're two different places. I was also confused at first too. I was like, "You're Dominican," and he's like, "No, he's from Dominica, not Dominican."
Oh, that makes so much sense. So much sense. What is this? Kylie is Taisha 2.0. Do we see this?
I don't think so. Now, I will say I did not watch that season, but I do know that man. Okay, and I don't think so. No,
you don't
I don't think so. Okay,
BREYDON tease.
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about how unproblematic this man is, and this is why I love him so very much. Not only is he just, bows to like the creator, the woman and whatnot, and he is so from BLM to just talking about white fragility. He's a Marvel fan. He's got like this amazing mixture of just brains and
brawn and humility
and humility and smarts and just and charm. That smile is charming. So I'm just really hoping that he can get very far and not, but one thing is that he's also very much into not politics, but he's definitely one who I can see would get into a tiff as soon as he saw something. As soon as he saw something, a microaggression, a bias, he's gonna call it out.
We're not gonna do here, girl, and then that can rub people the wrong way.
Okay. I didn't have too much of Xavier took my mind already, so I didn't have too much of a or oh my god, I'm all over Xavier. Okay. So Kylan didn't do too much for me until I saw him speak. So I can see what you're saying, Jess. And I don't think he's gonna last too long because of that.
Really?
I'm nervous about
I think opposite. I think he's going to be very well liked in the house, and I think he's going to coast by. And I think he'll win things when you don't think he will.
Okay, well, he is he's BREYDON 2.0, so we'll see.
So he's destined for second place, is what you're saying. He'll be a BB23 Rob queen.
He's a Rob queen.
Good.
What are your thoughts, Hannah, on Mr. Kylan?
I honestly don't have like a strong opinion either way. I don't know. I feel like he looks super cute. He looks like, he could be very like charming. I don't know. I don't really feel like I know anything about him, honestly. Like just thinking back like to the interviews and stuff, nothing really stuck out. But that's not a bad thing. There was not a lot to go on. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I think he could be like another dark horse situation, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not expecting a ton, but I'm not like counting him out either. Like there's no red flags, but
you're indifferent again. You're like, I'm not leaning this way or the other way. You're like, we'll see.
If it's not Derek X, she really has no opinion.
Let's not rewind the tape. I've had plenty to say.
Period.
I really just don't remember that much about him.
That's fair.
I think we will see.
Yeah, I think so. I'm very indifferent towards the videos because I feel like I was a totally different person in my little casting video, like the one that was shown to everyone. That I'm like, listen, you never know.
I feel like I have to watch your season now. Like I feel like I'm like so left out of the loop, and now you've convinced me to watch it. Somebody give me a different IP address.
In my little video, I was like, I'm here to cut the competition. I'll cut everyone. I'm petty. And then I got in there and I was like, oh my God, I can't send anyone home. Crazy. But I'm like, you never know.
I love it.
Yeah, and I might be a little biased here, but I'm also loving that he's half Black and Latino. Did I say that? Oh my gosh, I always say that. But like this is a first time. This is a first time a diversity factor is like I was always complaining about how all the Latinos that play on Big Brother are white passing like myself. And so it is nice and comforting to see that they bring in some diversity, you know, of that type of representation. So it like warms my heart. But yeah.
Love.
I love that.
You know, representation matters.
Sure does.
Okay. So next one up, we're almost done here, y'all. So this is going to be super quick coming from here on out.
Who's next?
We have, it's taking a sec.
She's loading. She's buffering.
Oh, my girl.
Her.
This is my girl. She's everything to me. I love her. I want her to take it all the way home. I'm about to give y'all. She's an icon. I'm about to give y'all. She's an icon. She's a legend. Okay, she's everything to me.
Can you tell us why, Busy?
You know what? She has the smarts. She has the personality. And I was saying this on someone else's channel the other day. I feel like I've seen her in the house before. Like this casting to me felt so familiar. I feel like she's going to come in there. She can get the girls together. I'm nervous that she's going to give me Dominique, where there was some snakes in the house and she was trying to gather the girls, but then the girls didn't want to get gathered because they already had Paul. But I love her spirit. I love her energy. I love a girl with smarts. I love a Black girl with smarts. Okay, come through with the braids.
She's a mom too, right?
She is a mom.
She is a mom.
She's just everything about her. I'm nervous that the girls are gonna come for her, but I'm rooting so hard for her.
I do like her. I like her a lot. She's not to say anything. She's the oldest in the house, which is kind of weird. She's 40 and the oldest, which is insane that they don't have anybody older.
She don't look the oldest though.
She doesn't.
Period.
Exactly.
She does not. She gives me. I understand what you're saying, Busy. Like she does give me familiar vibes. Like when she's talking and the way she is and how she says that. The only thing is that she said in her interviews is that she could be controlling, and that is a bad recipe.
Yeah,
in Big Brother.
Well,
that's
isn't she a
CEO?
Well. I don't know of what, but I know she said in her interview
that
she's like a CEO or whatever. So that could be a good or bad thing. Like if you're used to having that much control or like power in your day-to-day life, you could either garner that from other people or you could really like not fare well with not having power, like when you don't have power, sometimes people, or if you're used to it, people struggle with that. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
But I feel like she could be a leader, She could be
I think she might, she might be the mother of the house.
I don't want that. See, and my fear is that's then when people start to look at you as a threat, especially as a Black woman. We need to get her out. She's gathering the girls, and I don't want her to be the leader of the girls. I want her to code switch and then pull out a leader when she needs to be a leader. I'm feeling Danielle vibes from her, but I don't want it to be too overt where they're like, she's the one controlling them over there, and that's the one who we need to. That's the head of the snake, and that's one who we need to get out. And I'm very nervous about it. I'm gonna need her to just reel it in, pull it back, girl. I know you're controlling. Be a little bit more meek, okay? Don't do that. So, but I'm rooting for her very hard.
Oh yeah, Heather says she was CEO, but she's also a phlebotomist.
Come on, she's getting the blood. She's drawing the blood from y'all. Okay, I love her. I stand.
She ready to decapitate some heads.
Yes. I live.
I hope that
She's ready
it's
to
not.
chop the competition.
Yeah.
I hope that. God.
Okay,
I
so
hope it's not a Danielle situation from last season though. Like Danny, I just hope that it doesn't do that. Where it gets too conniving, like too twisted, whatever, too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Who knows?
So we have Miss Sarah Beth. What's up with these bets? Like, I need the bets. She's cute, but can we not have any more bets on Big Brother? Why is it always like a Sarah Beth, a Holly Beth, a Beth?
You gotta ask Hannah.
There's a lot of bets.
Here's the thing. This girl to me is like wild card. Like, what is she gonna do?
Yes.
What is who is she? I don't know. But she's like a forensic a forensic psycho. I don't know what the hell she is. I was surprised though when they said what she did. I don't know. Like, obviously she's the archetype of like a Nicole Anthony or somebody like that.
Yeah.
But maybe she's got it seems like she's got a stable career and everything like that. Like maybe she won't be naive.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, she's a forensic scientist. So maybe, so maybe Tiffany and her will have a lot to talk about. I don't know. But one thing that's really interesting about her is that I saw some of her anime videos. Like, she's into hardcore anime, so she sings very pretty. Right? Yeah, she does cosplay and anime stuff. So she's kind of a little quirky, but she's really smart. She's 27. She looks like a little, she looks younger than Hannah.
She does.
I was gonna say she looks like the youngest house guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this could
her.
also be a stereotype, I mean,
Literally.
in Big Brother, they tell us what to wear and stuff like that. And I mean, they don't tell you what to wear.
Yeah. I do think this could be the cast that someone like this could do well in, because I feel like a lot of them have that, like, maybe not so like obvious, but have that like nerdy side too. I think a lot of them do.
On the low,
And so I feel like, maybe if she can, I saw somebody in the chat say that her friend said that she's shy and timid. I feel like if she could express, things that she is interested in and things like that, she could potentially vibe with some of these people, especially some of these guys that are like, I know some of these dudes are nerdy too. Like, you can tell. And so I think that there's a potential for a connection, It's not just like she's going to go in there and not have anything to talk to people about. I think that
be
if
awkward
she
or whatever.
put herself, I think if she can put herself out there, it could be okay. So
I like her. I agree with you, Hannah. I think she's the curveball, but I think she's the curveball that I needed. I'm like, where is she? But I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very excited to see what she does.
Yeah.
Same. So now we have Miss Whitney, aka the White Kerry Washington. I can't unsee it.
Yes,
I really can't. This girl gives me such Kerry Washington vibes. It's ridiculous. But she is a makeup artist. She's 30 years old. She has 2 children. She's a single mom.
Oh, she's another mom.
Single.
Mom.
Yeah. Wow. She has I think, is it her busy that she likes showmances, I think.
She's coming in legs open. Okay, she is ready to be. I think what I'm not liking from her is the showmancy part, and she was very open about her liking all the showmances, ready to have fun. She's so naive in her video. She was like, I could be naive. She's giving me who's gonna pick me up.
Yeah, she does give very naive vibes, which is kind of sad. I don't see her lasting for very long unless she attaches herself to somebody.
And I'm not a fan of it. And
a nice little shield.
Children. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I also have a little bias because she follows Jackson Mickey, and I'm like, why do you follow this man?
Yep, we're done. We're done.
He's been hanging out flat screen.
Okay. Yes. Yesterday.
I mean, I didn't know she knew anybody. But like, it seems to be like he's the only person like either she follows or he's one of the people that she follows. I mean, did you watch the show? I don't know, but like, if
I will say though, with her being a single mom and her, you know, I don't know everything about her story and everything, but you know, I know that she's said, you know, she's coming there and she needs this money. She wants to win this money because of her kids and everything. So like maybe that's a motivator, you know, maybe that's something that she has, you know, she has something. It's not just like she just wants money, like for whatever reason. You know?
Like,
yeah, she just wants to be famous or whatever. You know, she's a single mom and she's a makeup artist, and you know, I don't imagine she's making a ton of money. So I feel like,
especially with the pandemic, like we've been hit really hard. The modeling industry, the makeup industry, like all of that. If you were a makeup artist during COVID, she got hit hard for sure.
I'm sure she did. And so maybe that will be, you know, maybe there's like a fire under her for that. So I don't know. I don't really, I don't really know about her. I feel like she could maybe, you know, meet up with someone and have them take her further. But she doesn't stand out to me yet.
I've heard that she had a really hard upbringing, but she has an ethic that she's had to work for a very long time. They didn't say struggle tease, but struggle tease, where she's had to do what she has had to do to get where she is, and she's bringing that into the house. I'm not too sure about her story past that, but I did hear someone talking about how the girl works hard and she's coming for blood. So just like the phlebotomist.
Yeah, you know, and maybe people will underestimate that. You know, she could be someone that people, when they go in, just like me kind of right now, I'm like, you know, I don't really expect a lot. Maybe other people won't as well. And then once it gets to the point where it's, you know, further along in the game, she's still there and she can kind of turn it on. She might be like ultimate floater.
I can see that.
Good luck to you, girl.
People wish her luck. I do want to see her do. I would want to see her do well. I'm be keeping my eye on her. She does.
Busy said, "We don't care."
Yeah, good luck, girl. Good luck.
He really did. He really said next. Anyway.
And then we get him.
And contestant number Xavier.
Mr. Xavier, papi chulo, papi chulo, papi chulo.
It should be a crime to be this fine. Okay, to me, somebody lock him up. Somebody lock him up. He should not be walking around here looking like that.
Guess what, Mama? He's an attorney and he'll get himself out of jail.
An attorney / model. So I mean, probably, but he takes some really great pictures.
I know. I saw his Instagram, girl. Did you go through his Instagram?
Hold on.
It's gonna be on his Instagram. Hold on. Let me go on his Instagram right now.
It took me a minute to get through. I did it live on air because my partner sent me it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I just went through photo to photo. It was the most quiet YouTube video you've ever seen because it was just me gagging. Oh my God, Xavier, he's an attorney.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
okay, Hannah. Tell the people. Hannah,
I'm like, are we talking about this? Or
girl! And I don't know if he's ever boxed.
You both did that at the same time. You're just like the same
said,
picture.
Hold on.
Where is this one? Is it this one?
I don't know if he's ever boxed. Oh my God.
You know,
a moment of silence for the finest.
People are saying first food.
Why?
First,
what?
Okay. the only world that I think he is first boot is if these girls go in there and they really do like link
Literally, they're
up
like,
the way
this is
that
the
some of them
plan.
say. Yeah, well, because look at him. I mean, he is obviously physical threat, like immediately. I think that there's other guys that are like fit and stuff, but none of them are just like, I mean, he's busting out of that shirt. Like it's obvious he is like pinnacle fitness. So
I'm reading y'all's comments. You guys are savage.
The chat be nasty, okay? The chat be nasty.
See, I don't think he's going to
Y'all
be first boot
savage.
simply for the fact that since he is an attorney, he knows how to talk. He knows how to argue. He knows how to plead a case. He knows how to get in your head and be like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe we shouldn't get rid of you. You're right. And then it's like after the fact, you're like, wait, why didn't we get rid of Xavier? Why is he still here?
Yeah.
I mean, too, also, like, depending on, he could absolutely demolish whatever this first competition is tomorrow, too.
Literally. Eat it up.
I don't think he's going to go in and just, like, I don't think it's in his nature to be a lay low person. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's going to go in strong. He probably needs to. I know a lot of people are like, need to lay low, blah, 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 but it's, you know, people
No, I think
do
when
that.
you come in looking like a physical threat, you have to.
The issue with this
he can't lay low. Look at him. Like,
I know
Exactly.
I'm quiet, okay? I just want to look at him.
We will.
I think he'll be a captain.
There will be an uproar.
I think he will be too. I have a very strong
But the
feeling.
problem with captain is if you're captain and you don't win the HOH, you are up for elimination. And more than likely, you will get eliminated because you were captain. And that just puts you in a very vulnerable position because they'd be like, well, just get rid of one of the captains because they're comp beasts. You know, that could easily be something that would happen. But if they're all smart, they would throw that.
It could, but also it's because it's teams again. They're like, he'll win for us. We got to keep him around.
Yeah, Hannah, that's how it'll work. It'll work if it'll be 4 captains and then those 4 compete for the HOH, and whoever's HOH, they're okay with, they're safe, but those other 3 are up for elimination, or everybody on their teams as well as them are up for elimination.
Yeah, but that's everybody. That's not like specifically saying.
Yeah, but if you don't know any,
those 3.
But if you don't know anybody, you're saying, well, he won captain. He's a physical threat. Get him out. That would just be the.
I think it could go either way. Like, I think people could either be like, just get him out because physical threat, or people will be like, he was our only shot at being safe. So like why would we get rid of him? You know what I mean?
I'm with Jessica. I feel like, girl, oh, you was a captain too? Then it's time for you up for nomination.
But in BBCAN, like once the captains were like, I guess, because they were safe the first week, but then after that, like nobody really looked at them. I guess Keeper, but
I heard that y'all was like, it was cute in the beginning, but after that it was like, okay, girl.
Literally, we were like, so we're in teams again for another week. So my team lost.
You know what?
Right.
I don't think that he is going to be immediately. I think there will be maybe 1 or 2 girls, maybe 3 that they will see him. They will say he is a threat. However, I think that he will be able to talk his way into people's hearts. And I don't think that it's going to work. I think we see so many of these girls and they want to have like this big girl alliance. And I think that we could have a small one, but I don't think it will be big enough to convince people to get rid of someone like him right off the bat.
So early, yeah.
I don't think it'll work.
Well, how about this one though? Can they get rid of this one?
Sure can, immediately.
I don't even know. His name is Travis. He's from Hawaii. He's surfer bro dude. Definitely gonna be a bro. He's definitely gonna be a bro. He has an interesting, he will be, and he said he was going to throw this first comp. So he will not be, or at least that's what he said, that he's planning on throwing the first comp because he doesn't want to look like a threat. So that's his game strategy. Yeah, he's just a bro. He has some stuff on he's done this parody on what is it? Busy.
TikTok.
No, not TikTok. It was Barstool, where he was just really like it was just very
very
yucky.
disgusting. Bring that booty over here. Where the hoes at?
Yeah, where's the big booty Latinas at? Type stuff. It was a really interesting.
Not
really?
big booty Latinas.
Yeah, he's one of the younger ones too. Can you tell about the wrinkles?
Yeah.
Dang, I was really like gonna be the person that was like, oh, we should just give him a chance.
Hell no. No,
I didn't know
Be the optimist. Like,
you never know.
Yeah, no, Hannah,
I
you
didn't
went
know
out of
the
those.
Barstool thing though. That does not. I don't like that.
I think it was a parody though. I think it was a parody, like Jessica said, it was a parody, but it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look.
Yeah, it wasn't. He does play up those stereotypes. So I think we don't know too much about him. He just gives me. I mean, he's definitely gonna give me like I don't know, Tyler vibes, but without the Tyler.
Yes, because
I think it's the flow. It's the hair.
He has the mist. I am already bored, so
you know
we can move on.
Oh,
someone really says he can surf his ass right out of that first eviction.
Right. Wow. Well, as we're saying that, it's time for the draft. I wish I had music.
So humiliating.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all of them.
I say that as we've been doing this for an hour and a half. I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh my God, we're done?
Is that all? Wow.
It's pitch black.
Just like everybody in the chat, let us know who your top picks are, right? Let us know who your top picks are. Just send them out because we're curious to know. So how do you want to do this BB draft? We're so horrible with drafts. Like, first of all,
okay. Like, same girl.
I already know. How is it that I already know who Hannah's gonna pick for her first draft? So we typically don't do drafts like this. I don't even remember how we did drafts. Last time I did a draft was for BBCAN, and actually I almost won because I had Brayden. Brayden was in my draft. You were in my draft.
We almost.
I had chosen you. I almost.
I tried,
but yeah. But someone had Tyshawn, so I was like, darn.
I had high hopes,
but you did not disappoint. You did not disappoint. So, do we go?
You're like, you only lost me $10,000, but
we
can no hard feelings though. No hard feelings.
But your friendship,
but it's cool.
But your friendship is enough.
Oh, I start crying. I'm like,
I love it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll just keep going. We'll do a snake draft. So let's do this. It'll start from Hannah, then it'll go up to me, then it'll go to Brayden, then it'll go to Busy. Busy will pick his second one, and then we'll keep on going that route. Does that make sense?
Sure does.
I mean, if you can keep up with that, then we can do that.
I'm like, wait, who do I want? Hold on.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Okay. Who's taking the notes? You're taking the notes, right, Jessica?
Yes, I am
write
taking
it down.
notes.
Okay.
Okay. So Hannah, your pick as first house guest.
I mean, I don't know. I have to think.
It's gonna be so hard. You like a lot of people.
Give me Derek X.
Oh,
you didn't want Travis?
No. Are you serious?
Shocker. I wasn't prepared.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
I was.
I
am
honestly was
shocked.
going to have to log off if I didn't get him. So
she said, "Sorry, guys."
That's why she was like, "I'll go first. I'll go first." Okay, good choice, Hannah. Okay, I'm gonna go. Sorry for anybody else, but I'm gonna go with Asa because she's the queen.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody else.
Sorry, everybody else.
I am going to go with my boy Kyland.
Okay.
So we don't have to fight.
Oh.
No,
okay.
listen, Busy. I did this for you.
Yes, I love you so much, Brayden.
You're welcome. You know.
Well, there's so many people to choose from.
He's like, I choose Brent.
Can we? Oh God! Talk about an internet connection going out. I'm gonna do Xavier.
Okay, and then you have a and then Busy, you have a second.
Tiffany.
You get to go again.
My girl coming for the blood.
Oh, you lucked out.
Okay.
All right. So BREYDON.
Oh, it goes back to me. You're right.
Yes.
I think. Let me go with Miss Claire.
Ooh.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
In her painter's smock.
Yeah. Okay. I am gonna go with Miss. Wow. Oh man. I'm gonna go with Hannah.
Good pick.
I'm gonna get that wild card.
Yes. Okay. I am going to do Alyssa.
Ooh, good pick again.
Good one, yeah.
It was between Alyssa and Hannah, so I was like, So Hannah, now you go for your third.
Oh, I go for my third. Oh God, I wasn't ready.
I'm like.
Oh, I get to go. Derek F. Obviously.
Really said I'm claiming all the Derek.
No, I wanted that.
She said I will leave you with flat.
I am just like, oh my gosh, slim pickings. Okay, so I'm like, come on, guys. Who do you think I should pick?
I'm like, chat.
We're not telling you.
Yeah, come on. Jessica, let's go.
There's so many. Okay, wait, hold on. I just did all of these and now I forgot. Like all of a sudden I have like whatever in the brain. Okay, so there's boys left and 2 girls. I'm gonna go. Oh my God, I can't remember anybody now.
There's Brittany, there's Brent, there's Christian,
there's Brent, there's
Frenchie,
Travis,
there's Sarah, Travis.
I'm gonna go with
Whitney.
No, I'm gonna go with Sarah. I'm gonna go with Sarah Beth.
Okay. So that leaves me with Brent, Brittany, Christian, Frenchie, and Whitney, and Travis. This is hard.
Yeah, slim pickings.
Literally, I'm like, I think I will go with. Let's do Whitney. Why not?
Why not?
Okay, why not?
And everybody know secretly I am a Frenchie stan, so I'm gonna go with Frenchie.
I knew you were gonna pick him.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Frenchie.
Okay, and then your last Busy.
My last one, give me Brittany.
Her. So it's between Brent, Christian, and Travis. My last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not me realizing I get the last pick.
First pick, last pick.
You were so proud.
First pick, last pick.
Okay.
You're getting
I was
Travis.
sitting here and I was like, okay, who am I going to pick? And I was like, wait a damn minute.
She said, hold on. Wait a damn minute.
I guess I can relax now.
Honestly, the hard work's done, baby girl. You give them what needs to be given. Your back is sore from carrying the weight of this. It's fine. I think I'll go with Brent. Why not?
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
side-eyeing you. Okay.
Girl, you want me to pick?
Okay. So I'm gonna pick. Sorry. I'm gonna pick Chris. I'm gonna pick Christian, which means Hannah, you get Travis.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You know what though? Between Travis and Christian, I wanted Travis. So.
Okay.
Her.
Christian has the eyes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basing this on.
Yeah, Christian's a wild card, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, Christian has the eyes.
We will see. I'm going to save this and then for next one, I'm gonna put it up. I'll put it up on our Girl Let's Agree to Disagree Twitter so that everybody can see our picks, and then we'll periodically touch base as soon as I figure out how a draft actually happens.
Okay.
Same.
I don't know.
Both,
like
girl.
before it was just us, whoever wins. But I think last year or last season, we ended up doing one with Nerdtainment, and it was based on points. So it you get a point whenever they win HOH, or if they're on the block, you lose points, you gain points. And I think that that's actually a lot more fun. Probably.
That sounds like a lot of math to me.
Well, we don't have to do the math.
It's
I'm actually
funner in the sense that other people can win. Like if you have like strong players, then like you do better. You know what I mean? Because you're like, I'm just collecting all the points.
It's a strong team. It's a strong collective. That's why. So the reason why I didn't win my draft, I also had Kiefer, but he was always on the block. Oh no, wait, you were always on the block.
It was me, baby girl.
Well, both of them got on the block, and then I just kept on losing points. And I was like, damn.
Listen, on the block, but no votes against me.
I have to watch this season.
It's an amazing season. Whoever hasn't watched BBCAN 9, watch it. It is a show worth watching.
Wait, what do we think is better? I have a question. Do we think being on the block multiple times but never getting a vote against you, or just not being on the block?
Girl, I don't want anybody to even put you there. It's too much of a risk to even sit in that seat to me. So I'm with don't even
just never being on. But what do you think is like more like impressive? Like if you're like, I've been on the block every single day since week 1 and I've never got a vote against me.
I love you so much, Rob Queen. Okay, but I don't want you to ever sit in that seat. I don't want
I think it speaks to different like abilities though, because I feel I didn't watch your season. I want to now, but I feel like if someone is on the block multiple weeks in a row, like either they just got damn lucky or they can convince other people that they at least temporarily are an asset, and that is a skill. So
I see both sides.
It's like a forever pawn. I don't want to be a forever pawn. Like it's like
no, that's not.
Oh no, baby girl, no one ever wants that. When I went to that house, I was like, I will never touch the block. I will never be on slop. Week 1, night 1, on the block, on slop. I was like, good.
Okay.
Were you really night 1?
Yeah, my team lost, and then the whole team on slop, on the block. I was like, good. So my dreams gone, just like that.
Just a little bit.
They went good.
I just quickly want, because I know that some people had asked, and I mean, obviously we said that we were going to do that as well. I just wanted to kind of share a little bit of the house vibe that we're getting, because a lot of people had asked what the house actually liked, and I'm very salty, no pun intended, that this is the house that they get, which is like the beach vibe / Monte Carlo thing. I mean, I love the ocean, I love all that stuff, and they get their own gym, which I'm super salty about.
Girl, anything is better than y'all's little Camp Hell. Like I don't.
Jess, I'm about to DM you right now. Can you tell me? I'm DMing you on Instagram right now, like literally right now. Did it look like this when you was in the house? Because some of the things have changed. I literally just DM'd you. Girl, can you tell me, is that what the roof looks like?
Just say the mold and go. Just say the mold and go, baby girl.
The mold. I don't remember, to be quite honest. I've got to show. I wish I could put that up right now. The mold in the roof is ridiculous.
It's nasty.
I don't know. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember the ceilings being that moldy. For us.
Not that moldy.
I was in the HOA.
Look, the lies are stopping. See, your internet is saying,
They said that's enough.
The internet was like,
from a hut.
no, you're not going to do this on the internet.
No, the Big Brother producer said, hold
dying.
on, let me cut our connection real quick.
We're doing this for you, honey.
They went, no, she ain't.
She would not be lying. Not on Beyonce's internet. No, what you won't do is lie. You saw that mode.
Well, what I do love is this open blue reef coral, all of
cute.
this is what's giving me amazing, it's wide open vibes.
The wall is so beautiful. I love every single part of it.
I think it's giving me Hobby Lobby. I don't know about it.
Really?
Okay, at least that picture right there.
Not Hobby Lobby. She said she's a crafty queen. She said, I could have made that set myself.
You're not even gonna say Michael's? You said Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Girl, she said it's getting Five Below.
God.
Very quickly done. Wow.
We got the Shark Kitchen, which has sharks all over, bubbles.
I like the bubbles. The sharks didn't do it for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a cool play. You know, sharks, you kind of got to be like, you know, sharks are also like pool sharks, card sharks. I think and then, you know, the ocean vibe and all of that. I feel like it's really catchy.
Jessica, can I ask you a question? Because you were there. Mm-hmm. I want the table back where the keys were in the table. We're turning the table around.
Spins.
Yes, we're spinning. We're pulling the keys out. Did you like the whole, we got 2 keys in this box? Or like, what's your thought?
Yeah, it was a lot of having to stand around and pretend to see who you were gonna put up. I mean, I already knew who I was gonna put up. But I like
you came in with a vengeance.
I like the thought. Oh yeah, I was like, get these mofos out.
We always stand.
You too? Take a seat.
Yep.
Yes, you too. That's it. If they would have let me, I would have been like, you hit it.
She said, I was waiting for you at the door.
Iconic. Okay, I will always stand. I will always stand.
But I mean, I would have loved to be able to be more strategic about it and say who's going to get who's going to get the first key and who's going to get the last key, you know, and build that suspense.
It adds a different element,
the drama.
Which I think that absolutely. And I was going to show you guys a video, but I can't because obviously my internet's shitty. So I'm going to have to work. I'm definitely going to have to work on that. But let's just.
It's okay. I will give you the rundown. The Reef Room and Sea Glass Room. It's like a Hobby Lobby times Nemo collaboration. Finding Nemo.
Now I'm putting on the Hobby Lobby Sea Glass.
He is dragging the girls.
I don't know the rest of it. I'm looking at it now.
The set designer that's crying watching
this is the Sea Glass Room. This is the Sea Glass Room.
Does that not look like the part of Finding Nemo where they like come and grab him out of like his little house and take him?
I love it. Come through, Hannah.
I personally love that, but you know what, and this was the same thing in my season. I don't know about what was your favorite room, Brayden, in your house?
Ooh, I mean, I really like the HOH room, but I thought the ball pit was fun.
Oh, the ball pit.
There's a ball pit?
A full room of just balls.
Yeah, it was there. Yeah. It was their
Brayden, just send me the season. Let's become best friends. Send me the season. I'll watch.
Maybe we can just watch it on the off days, and if anyone else, you know, a year later wants to watch BBCAN, we can just give them the coverage.
Yes, come on, Hannah.
Hey, in case you forgot, this is what happened.
Let's do it, Hannah.
I'll give
this
you
room.
This is my favorite. This is the spa. This is the spa bathroom. This is just like literally probably my favorite room.
It doesn't fit to me. All of the colors, all of the Hobby Lobby.
It's very muted.
This is not the same.
Yeah, no, it
Really?
doesn't match. It's not very cohesive, but I like this room
It's giving
better
spa,
for sure.
but
It
I think
is.
you mean like it
Yeah.
doesn't flow with like the other like vibrant colors of the house.
Yeah.
This is like the spa, and then the
Absolutely.
bedrooms are like where the spa has like a complimentary place where you like drop your kids off. That one. Like,
They said mommy needs a break.
Did
Take
say
care.
that. It's like we need a break. One of the things that is very interesting about this season is that the gym and the spa are actually
Indoors,
closed
right?
off. Yeah, the
Oh.
gym is indoors, which is not which is unheard of, because none of us ever had a gym on our seasons. I think the only ones that have was, I think, All Stars, the first All Stars, if I wasn't mistaken, and the BB Celebrity Big Brother. But this is much needed, because I feel that, especially with all of the gym rats that may be on this season, they'll probably need to work their aggression in very healthy manners. So I actually like the fact that we know how it feels to be in a house for that long, and yeah, you need to have some coping mechanisms, and I think that working out is one of those. So it definitely helps with the stress and the anxiety.
Oh
So
yeah, 1000%.
Yeah. And
also
and
just
then,
something to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
people to look at. I would just go there if Xavier's on his way to the gym. Girl, I'm on my way to the gym too. And I'll
Because he
just
said, hold on. Let me get my gym clothes on.
I feel like I need to work out too. On the elliptical, doing nothing. Okay, low speed.
Riding the bike. Living your Ariana Grande Nicki Minaj fantasy.
Yeah, I think who was it? Nicole Anthony said that that's going to be very interesting to see those who aren't workout people in like going to the gym and being like, what are you doing in the gym? You like don't work out. Are you skinning? Because but it's true, because it's a closed room. So, I mean, you have to, so it's a little bit more
a little
privacy.
suspect. Yeah. Like,
you know what though?
There?
It could be a great strategy point though, for like, say you're in there, you're a girl, you probably know how to use all this shit. You could so use that to your advantage and be like, hey, could you like show me how to use this?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how to do this.
Do you mind like spotting me or whatever? And then when they're, you're bench pressing and they're like over you and you're like, hey, by the way, I hate her. Like, can we do something about this?
Can we do something about it? You're like, yeah, that girl needs to go. So
yeah, that one. Is that
21, 22, 23.
Exactly. I'm just showing you some of the rooms. This is the back bedroom. This is actually on my season. It was the room that I stayed in. So it was the RV. This is where the RV was. So that would be the back bedroom. Does it still look Hobby Lobby to you, Hannah?
Oh
yes.
Oh, hard to impress this one, girl. Hard to impress.
I know.
It's fine. It's not as bad as the other ones, but it's kind of like, on the one hand, the other one is like so whoa, and then that one's kind of like dull. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
what they
have
get
ever been that extravagant. I don't think I've ever remember a season with that back bedroom. It's just like, wow.
Yeah, I think I just like don't get the theme. It's not like
cohesive.
I don't get Monte Carlo. I don't understand.
Oh, okay. So that's because I haven't shown you yet. But this, okay, and this is the door that I felt like I needed to kind of share for a little bit, because this is actually the hallway that goes into the bathroom. So so these are the stairs to the HOH room going up the stairs, and then this is the door.
Okay.
What used to be open, like you used to be able to see it, see through the kitchen, is now closed, and it goes straight into the gym and the spa bathroom. So this is the new addition.
How is that COVID conscious? How is that COVID conscious?
What do you mean?
You're adding more doors and things for people to touch and walk through?
Oh, you know what? I never I never really thought about that. I mean,
I didn't think about that either.
I think it's
yeah,
fine. Because like because it's just house guest using it, is it not?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I don't know who's coming in to clean the stuff and give new products, and I don't know. I ain't never been in the house
to clean.
I think there's like production people coming in and out, if I'm not wrong, but I don't know.
Do you think we still would though with COVID?
So
I don't know. Christy got us, but we know what we're doing.
No, you make your own. How did yours work with COVID?
It's so bright.
It was very like, I'm like, you know, it was, she's giving. It was different from other seasons. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything seems to be very close off.
I signed an NDA.
Oh, my bad. I should have known. I should have known better.
He's like,
everything was perfect.
Why is he? I'm done with my contract.
Everything was the same.
So this is what they meant by the Monte Carlo theme. It's the poker chip parlor. You know, they kind of threw in.
Can you have like one room and call it a whole theme though? Like,
well, there's also no, there's little areas where it says, you know, no risk, no reward. But you saw it in didn't you see the table in the living room? It was a poker table. It was like cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So there are little things.
On before this, I do like this room though. This is really cute. That
was a really cute room, and that's the one right outside of the HOH room.
I liked it better when that was open, though. I liked it better because that's where Janelle and what's his name? And they had that fight.
Chaser?
No. Janelle and what was the black gay?
Kevin.
Man. Yeah. Well, no, it was
Kevin.
Ew, not Kevin. Ew. What's it, Kevin? His name wasn't Kevin. But it used to be open and you can yell over and you can listen.
You're talking about Bo. You're talking about Bo. You mean like back in...
you're talking about like the way before.
I love it.
I
loved it when it was open and you could just sit there and you heard what was going on in the kitchen and you can eavesdrop. Now I feel like they just closing it off more and more and more. And they just don't want us to have the drama we need.
Yeah. I get you. And then this is the VIP cabana room, and I personally, it's like the worst room in the house for me. I don't see anything special about it. There's more, guys, but you know, I took pictures. I should have just done the video for you to see it. But you can definitely go on CBS and watch or on the Instagrams and watch the quick tutorial or the quick video. What we didn't see was a have-not room, so we don't know what the have-not room is going to look like.
Yeah, if it will be unlocked this season, because last season during the premiere it was not unlocked. And it was very embarrassing during All Stars when Julie said, girl, go to the have not room. And they could not get into that room. And we had to go off. And we still didn't get into the room. They had those girls crawling their door. And she was like, I can't get in, girl. No, you can't because production did not unlock the door.
Maybe it'll be something really annoying. Like you have to sleep in like a sandy beach.
Oh, yeah.
It's like laying in the sand.
That would be very annoying
every time you get up,
just in sand the whole time. You get sand in your hair every morning if you're just sleeping and you're just covered in sand.
Brandon, your ideas are so awesome. You need to keep them to yourself and write them down.
You heard that, production? I think production.
You're giving them to the girls. Yes, that's an amazing idea, though.
Yeah, Brayden.
That will make it more of a beach club theme.
Brayden, I have a question for you. Because you know we do have a lot of the cast that has been connected to prior house guests, and I know that in BBCAN, for you guys, your season, I believe a few of you also had like either connections with other BBCAN players. Did you have any connections, or did you know anybody, or are you close to anybody from from the BBCAN prior to you being on the show?
Not necessarily. So like I obviously knew, I don't know if you guys know like Kirsten. She's like a big like BBCAN person. She was like on BB CAN 6, which she was like one of the house guests that wasn't voted in. So I like knew her.
Yeah. She's on Rob Has a Pod. She does Rob Has a Podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she was actually in I think she was in the sequester game that I played.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew her.
She's
but she was like the
blonde,
only
right?
one.
She was in
that I
Marin
knew.
season.
Yes. But I know like some other people like knew.
Because then
like,
on the whatever, I don't remember if it's the one that I played or the one that Ovi played, but I think she was like first boot in the sequester thing too. So I was like, damn, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was nice, though.
was. Yeah, she's super sweet. She is super sweet. I think like it's because people were like, oh, just it was like kind of those, that,
did you
that
guys? Did you know? Did you know anyone, Jessica, going in?
Me only BBCAN. I knew Brittany Blair, who was on season 3. We actually worked together as models.
Ooh,
that's why I'm saying like it's a very it's such a small world. But I never I know that these super fans are like asking people for advice and all of these other things, and I'm seeing all these DMs. I'm like, damn, like that's how much they wanted to be on. But Brittany didn't even know I was going on. Brittany didn't even know. Like she went on first, and then she came back, and we went business as usual. And then when I was in sequester, like I didn't even tell her that I was going on because I was so scared that was going to leak. I don't know how people don't get so scared that these things are going to leak. I mean,
1,000%.
people getting
that's
exactly. It just takes one person to be like, by the way, I heard this person's on, and then they're like pulled, gone, you're done.
That is exactly how Ovi was. We were like so paranoid, like we didn't tell anyone. Right? Like I didn't. Literally no one until
like, if you tell one person,
until the cast came out, I was like, I am not telling anyone.
So do you guys get a lot of, so I'm the only person not connected to the show, and I've never been on the show, and I don't know not one damn person who's been on it except for now Jess.
Like you know me.
And Brayden.
Not yet, but now we will know each other, okay? Do you get a lot of DMs and people who are like, oh my gosh, like I love you, how can I get on the show? What do I have to do? Are the girls now in your inbox?
Yes and no.
It depends. Okay. Yeah. It depends on the season.
I usually get a lot more in person. Yeah. Like when I'm in person, people are like, I really, really want to audition. Like, what do I have to do? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, you're asking me. Oh, okay. What?
Yeah, it's hard. Like I think that I get a lot of DMs, so it's like it's hard to decipher, and it's like I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I don't have time to write 3 paragraphs of what exactly you need to do.
Literally, like the Bible of this is how you get on the show.
I have responded. I had responded to a few people, and then I was just like, I can't do this because my husband was like, "You coming to bed?" Or like you just.
He's like, "Hey, yo, girl,
get
off that damn phone."
Yeah.
Like,
get your ass to bed.
You like just apply.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, babe. I'll be right there.
Okay, step 2.
Yeah, I mean, but
I think there's tips and tricks, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think the girls now, they really want to get on, so they really do DM the people and be like, so what did you do? How do I do it? Which I mean, it takes nerve, so good for them. I simply could never reach out to someone and be like, I want to get on the show. What do I have to do? Tell me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I let that dream go a long time ago. Now I just love to talk about it, and I've just become a part of the family. But girl, I won't be getting no DMs from me. I don't want to be on nobody's television. I got too many secrets.
You want to be exposed.
Yes.
Yeah. You just need to go on a show. You just need to go on a show that doesn't have a live feed.
Okay. Put me on The Circle, Netflix. Okay.
Exactly.
Give me a couple of days.
That Hannah, what you said.
Yeah.
Because seriously, what Christy, and I was excited to see her, but knowing that she was a recruit, she's a Sports Illustrated model, like she was a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. She was representing women with alopecia. She worked with children with cancer and who were bald. And she was like just this amazing, like very, I don't know, this just amazing presence. And she was so sweet. It was really hard for me to look at her and see how she was going to fare in the house, you know, because when you're that type of person, I'm sorry, but it only goes down from after being on Big Brother. Like, because of that, because of what Hannah said, because of the 24/7 feeds, because it's almost near impossible for you to be the perfect specimen all the time. You know, there's going to be people that are going to piss you off. You're going to say the wrong thing. Sometimes you're going to say maybe controversial things or things that other people don't like. And I mean, even coming out, she was getting hate because she was bald. And like, people are ruthless in this fandom sometimes.
Those people are weird, but I could understand. Just, you know, you did an iconic move, but then I was also thinking, it's just thinking sometimes. I was like, girl, no, what are you saying? So I definitely can understand.
Yeah. It's you know, you have those moments.
People feel, I think that because, you know, coming from, I've seen 3 seasons now. I've gone back and watched a season. I just think that people feel because you do see so much of these people, like you are with them 24/7. Like you feel like you really are. It's like definitely that like parasocial like relationship. I think that people feel really entitled sometimes to their opinion and like to giving, like when you get out, like giving that to you. Even, and I'm not talking about things that are valid criticisms, like saying things that are problematic or things like that. I'm talking about just like talking about your appearance or talking about, you know, just like quirks that you have that and things like that. And it's just like people are so out of pocket. Like it's insane the things that they feel like entitled to say sometimes. And so I just hope that like that gets better.
It's a double-edged sword. And speaking from a fan, the only person on this panel who is truly not connected to Big Brother, I remember growing up, so my mother loved Big Brother, and I remember waking up to live feeds and going to sleep to live feeds. And my mother, she just always had them on. And it was Keisha Knight Pulliam who did an interview who was like, we are in these people's homes every week. They watch me grow up. They watch my story. They watched Rudy become who she is. They feel like they know me. So it's hard for them to disconnect or disassociate from the person that they've seen growing up every week in their household. These people see you every single day, 24/7 when we're not watching fish or kittens. Every single day, your private moments, the things that you're doing, using the bathroom, coming out of the bathroom, every single thing that you do. And I think that's going to be the hard part because that's what makes the fandom feel like they're close to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so hard. I can't imagine that. Like you're talking about Chrissy. I think that I'm sure she would have loved to be on the show, and I'm sure she would have done great. But yeah, I mean that would be hard. I think that anyone that you get on there is going to have a moment where they're like annoying or they do something that you just don't, you know, like there's no way that you can watch someone for 3 months and them not like get on your nerves at some point. So
yeah, I agree.
Brayden's like, you guys haven't seen my season. So.
I'm like, I'm a perfect angel. No one would ever hate me.
No, I want to say Brayden and Austin gave me very me and Cat vibes, like in the very, very beginning, because we were just like, these people are fucking crazy. I'm not dealing with them. You're cool. Let's hang out over here and let them do their crazy shit.
I was like,
and that's what I saw. Exactly. And that's what I saw in Brayden. He was just like, bye peasants, like go that way. And I'm going to go over here with my bestie and we're going to kiki and let you guys do whatever you guys are going to do. And then when it's time for us to like really know what we need to know, or like you figure it out. You don't always have to be, you know, you don't always have to be on 24/7.
Literally.
So, right.
Literally, very that.
It's why I
also
love
think
you.
that.
But,
no, I was gonna say, I
what?
also think that when you go on, obviously, like on a television show, like you just like agree to be like critiqued by people. Unfortunately, you know, like
Are
that's
you
just
handling
like
it well, BREYDON?
Yeah, I mean, I've always said like other people's opinion of me is really none of my business. So like,
Amen.
if they think I should have done something, well, alas, here I am. I didn't do it. Sorry.
Well, I'm
Nothing I can do now.
And
You know?
I read the girls, and I am standing you. So you're doing
Got
something
me.
well. So
He watches one episode. He's like, "You are garbage."
Oh no!
The worst player in Big Brother history.
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
too late. I already have a little crush, and now I got a chance to talk to you. So we're cool. You're cool with me.
Go
Now
on.
I will tell you the truth when I do. Jessica, I'll tell you the truth when I watch your season. I'll be like, okay, never mind. Okay.
See, but I love that when people are like, no. Like, listen, I love you, but baby girl, what was you doing? Like,
He's
baby
gonna
girl,
call
what was
you
you doing?
in like 4 weeks and be like, "I'm sorry, can you go to episode number 12 at the 5.6-minute mark and tell me
I'll
what
literally
the
do
fuck
it.
was
I
going
will
on in
give
your
you
brain?"
the full insider tea. I'll be like, oh, you think it happened that way? Well.
Oh, I love it.
I'm like, well,
oh my gosh, you
actually.
guys. I love you guys so much. And I know, thank you. First of all, I want to thank you all for just spending 2 hours out of your time to be with us and, talk it through for those who are still on, for both Busy and BREYDON. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. We always have a ball when y'all are like on. For those who are watching and still watching, I'm going to be posting if those who are interested in following the BBCAN players, I do have a majority of their IGs. But please note that, it's not them. It's not them quite yet. So take it as you will, I think I have this one. These are the Frenchie and the Darius and the Kylan.
You said BB-CAN.
You sure did say
Oh my
BB-CAN.
bad.
I was like, why do we care? No offense, BREYDON.
I'm sorry.
Where's Xavier?
It's been a long day, y'all. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you want the Xavier, don't you?
Please,
I'm sorry.
yes. Let the girls see.
But
lead
BREYDON,
the people to the water.
BREYDON, you give us your socials because I would like to follow you. I don't care about the rest of your crew yet.
Me, I'm like, perfect. You say that because I also can screen share. And
yes. Okay, so that's Xavier up there. You got Xavier, Whitney, Chrissy, because this was an old one, Christian, Brittany. And then I will get the ones that are missing and send them over if you guys are interested. I'll put them down in the bio. But for those who do not know where to follow you, my rap queen, where can everybody follow you on your socials?
So on most social media, I'm just at BREYDON White, except for my Twitter, which is at BREYDON BBCAN9. Hit me up. Hit a girl up.
Will you respond?
Don't watch me wild out. Maybe I will. I'll leave a.
Maybe
I'll DM everyone back that messages me right now. You guys have a 30-minute window. Everyone's like,
wow. Everybody message
no one
BREYDON
DMs
right
me.
now.
It's just busy.
No, it's just me, girl. Let's
me, I'm like block.
Oh, you guys are so amazing. And Busy, where can everybody follow you?
The continuity is very important. You can find me at Busy Blue, no space, no E on all social media platforms. It's the same everywhere.
Period. Love to see. What about you two, lovely ladies?
Oh, you can find me, Hannah_HCB on TikTok and Instagram. And on Twitter, you can find me _Han Blackwell. That's it. But I'm more fun. I'm more fun on TikTok and Instagram. So
Hannah is a TikTok queen.
Really?
Oh,
no, she's TikTok queen.
I'm about to jump into the TikTok world.
Yeah, she has over 50,000 followers.
What?
I know. I can't get into people.
Oh my God, BREYDON! Let's start doing some dances together. Can you dance, BREYDON?
Of course.
Okay, so let's do some
You guys can
dancing.
do a little boogie.
We're gonna bring ours together. We're gonna lift ours up. Jessica, where can we find you?
Period. We're gonna storm the girls.
You can
the
find
lady
me, and
herself.
you know what? I'm gonna put them all down here. You can follow us at Girl Let's Agree to Disagree and our Twitter, Kemi's, Hannah's, and myself. For those, I know a lot of people were messaging about Kemi. Kemi is actually in charge of the Love Island recapping. She cannot do both. She is a very, very busy girl. So she is going to be doing the Love Island while Hannah is with me doing the BB. Yeah, Love Island is 6 days a week. It's like insane.
It's a time commitment.
Mm-hmm. It's a time commitment. So she decided that she wanted.
Idea.
Oh yeah. We've been. So whoever, right now we're doing Love Island UK. So for those, it has not hit Hulu yet. So those who don't have a VPN or anything like that, they can't watch it real time. We're doing real time, but it is going to be hitting up Hulu in the next week. So once you are watching it on Hulu, come back. We have our recaps already on if you just want to watch the recaps. So we're going to be doing the recaps for Love Island, and Hannah and I are going to be doing BB. So that is that. So make sure that if you don't already, if you like this, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. We're going to be doing this for the whole season. Will we be having Busy and BREYDON back?
If you'll have us.
If you call me, I'm picking up.
Yes, if
we
you
love
conjure
to.
us up, we must appear. Call her name, we must appear.
Period. You know?
Yes, I love that.
You guys were y'all were so much fun. I mean, I think that we can just show that because most of the time we do this for like an hour or like an hour and a half. And here we are. It's way down past my bedtime and I'm up.
Oh, if I'm here, it's always a key. Like, it's always a key. I don't know how to shut up, and I love to get the girls talking. And everyone kept saying,
with the gift of gab.
Yeah, they kept saying, there was like, oh my God, you two together is going to be magic. And I didn't know anything about you, so I was like, I guess.
I was like,
It worked.
Well, I knew you two would be magic together, hence why I was just like, oh no, we definitely need y'all. And especially because you guys are in the draft.
Okay, casting assistant.
And
yes.
She's like, get these personalities together.
I got this. I see you.
We're gonna give what the girls need to be giving, you know?
Yes. I see it.
And don't you see how Hannah and I did this? So now we have you in our draft. So now you are like forever.
We're locked in.
You have to come back.
You know what, BREYDON? I wanted to say that backstage because when they popped that on us, and I was thinking,
period.
Did he know that this was going on? And I was going to private chat, but I was like, they're going to be able to see it. But I feel like we getting swindled.
I was like,
no, Jess and I were texting like 30 minutes before. Jess and I were texting like 30 minutes before, and I was like, are we going to let them, like, are they going to do the draft? And Jess was like, yeah, why not? And I was like, are we going to tell them? And we were just like, no.
Stunt queens.
First twist of the season.
Yeah.
No, it is. I just can't breathe, you know? I'm like, oh my God. Like,
I love it.
Expect the unexpected.
Oh, we got it.
Clearly. I was not ready for this, but you know what? It's fine.
Yes,
when I come back at the end with my winner pick.
Oh. Amen.
No one.
Wait, who's that?
No one is surpassing Derek X. I'm sorry.
I'm dying. I love you guys so much. Well, you guys stay so we can say a formal goodbye, but we are saying a formal goodbye to our loving fans. We love you guys so much.
Thank you everyone for coming in, spending time with us, chatting.
We had so much fun.
And hit that smash that bell so that you know when we are.
I don't know where it is. Wherever it is.
Recap. I don't know where the bell is.
Oh my God. Okay, I hope this isn't right because I'm seeing that before you get off, because I do like to read the girls and they know that I will read the girls. I want to make sure we have 106 like smash that like button right now. Why y'all doing this to you know, I always call this girl, let's talk about it. I'm gonna get the name right.
Let's talk about it.
And let's subscribe to the channel because me and BREYDON gonna be over here, and we gotta be here for the Love Island. We gotta be here for the Big Brother. So y'all might as well subscribe. We're gonna be here anyway.
Also,
I don't know.
somebody asked for us to recap our picks. Do you guys? I have them written down. Do you want me to just like read them, or
Yes,
do we
please.
want to say that real quick?
I have them here. So for anybody, because I wrote them down as well. Let me here so that way they can see it. But yeah, you can start. You can read them out loud.
Okay.
So
if anyone is not reading and they're just listening, for my draft, we have Derek X, King, Alyssa, Derek F, also King, and Travis, the dark horse. So that's my team. And then we've got Jess. She has Aza, Sarah Beth, Hannah, and Christian. I'm going to leave my thoughts and not say what I think about this team.
Girl.
And then we have Brayden, we have Kylan, Claire, Whitney, and Brent. And last but not least, we have Busy, who has Xavier, Tiffany, Brittany, and Frenchie.
Wait. I don't know why that says Britain.
Because she's taking over. She's ruling.
For real.
Brittany lost the war, honey. I don't know what.
No, we're going backwards.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that those are our recaps, and then for the next episode, I'll make sure that we have it nice, or we'll put it on our Twitter feeds and all that good stuff, so that you all have it and can follow along. Yay! So okay, we love you all. Thank you all so much for joining us, and I guess we'll just see you next week.